Hi, my name is Gschwandtner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we're here with Kraig Kleeman. Welcome, Kraig.
Thank you, Gerhard.
You don't need an introduction. You are a rock star, and that's why you have the glasses. And what is fascinating about you is that you were student president in your college.
Yes, student
And
president.
you were a good student of life. Okay.
I tried to be, yeah.
And I've gone through your library and I picked out random books. Okay. So this is totally unrehearsed, and I want to know, what did you learn from Steve Jobs?
I learned from the late, great Stephen Jobs the power of external perspectives. I learned that if you or I were a senior manager working on his staff, and we weren't engaging with world-class consultants, we weren't attending world-class conferences, we weren't curating world-class content and distributing it out to our team, you wouldn't last 5 or 10 minutes on his staff.
Right.
He'd see you straight to the door.
The reason we are talking about this, because we are talking about the imprinted mindset. Our mindsets are all imprinted by people that impress us.
Yes.
And it's a vital part of mindset development. And I think the reason you are a rock star is because you really absorb those books. You really read them. And one of the books that doesn't have a jacket is by Bono. And what is wonderful about the book is called In Conversation. So he is talking about thoughts that just flow out of him.
Yes.
And he also had songs flow out of him, and he has written a lot of songs.
Yes. He loves his music. He loves the band U2, but that's not what drives him. What drives him is his humanitarian outreach. Right. His efforts with One and with Red at eradicating poverty, eradicating AIDS in Africa has been a big passion of his. The other thing that you find out in this book, and just from a few Google searches away, is that Bono is a person of tremendous faith. Now, he expresses it in ways that are maybe different than the local pastor at the corner church might express it, but he expresses it in ways that are rather mysterious and that are metaphorical and that are almost paradoxical.
The thing that comes to my mind, and I want to add a third book, which is not here, but there's a book called Leonardo's Brain. And it was written by a surgeon, and he was searching for that one person in history of mankind that has an equal representation of the left brain and the right brain.
Yeah.
And he actually said that, you know, the scientist expresses the world in numbers and formulas, and the artist expresses the world in shapes and colors and music.
Yes.
And Leonardo da Vinci had both hemispheres almost equally developed to a super high level. So Leonardo da Vinci was an engineer, and he did created a lot of mechanical inventions that were amazing, years ahead of his time.
Yes.
Like 1450. Nobody had a helicopter, but he envisioned it.
Yes.
And then he actually, with his painting, like he created the Mona Lisa. He created so much art. So he's a perfect scientist and also a perfect artist, if you will. And he's also seen art movements 400 years ahead of his time. The reason we have those books here is to hopefully get you inspired, like Kraig, where you amp up your curiosity, not just amping up the music, where you study people that are inspiring to you to improve your imprinted mindset and perform at higher levels.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Thank you, Kraig.
Thank you for having me, Gerhard. It was terrific.